Trump says airstrikes destroyed Iran's nuclear sites. U.S. intelligence says it didn't. Who is lying? Contradicting U.S. President Donald Trump's claims. The early assessment by U.S. intelligence suggests that the airstrikes in Iran on June 22 did not destroy Iran's nuclear sites. Trump had asserted that the U.S. attack had completely obliterated Iran's nuclear capabilities and that Iran would not be allowed to have a nuclear weapon. To evaluate these claims, the Defense Intelligence Agency DIA, the Pentagon's intelligence arm, conducted a battle damage assessment. The DIA found that Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium were intact, as were its centrifuges. The assessment revealed that 400 kilograms of enriched uranium, enough to build up to 10 nuclear weapons, had been moved from the sites before the U.S. strikes. Satellite images showed 16 trucks lined up days before the airstrikes on Fordow, suggesting Tehran may have relocated its uranium stockpiles. Breaking news: Iran's uranium stockpile is not destroyed. U.S. intel sources Ahuz Surbout dat Akankshaswarups Iran Israel Iran War Pic. Twitter.com BZ0J0VLLV5NEWS18 CNN News 18 June 25, 2025 Nananis Vice President J.D. Vance confirmed in an interview with ABC News that the Trump administration would engage with Iran regarding the missing enriched uranium. Meanwhile, Trump has criticized CNN, The New York Times, and MSNBC, accusing them of downplaying the success of the U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. The White House acknowledged the intelligence assessment, but disagreed with it. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt stated that the assessment was flat-out wrong, attributing the leak to an anonymous, low-level loser in the intelligence community. Leavitt emphasized that the mission was to obliterate Iran's nuclear program, claiming complete success. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth supported the president's stance, suggesting that downplaying the bomb's devastation was an attempt to undermine the president and the mission's success. However, the Pentagon's Defense Intelligence Agency remains at odds with the president, with further damage analysis going on. Breaking news: U.S. President Trump makes bizarre analogy about U.S. airstrikes on Iran at NATO summit, compares it to bombings in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Trump NATO Iran Akankshaswarups Pic. Twitter.com 9UXSUGI 9V3NEWS18 CNN News 18 June 25, 2025 Nanan The UN's nuclear watchdog, the IAEA, had its verification suspended after June 13, leaving them without updates on the uranium's location. Analysts suggest that Iran's strategy involves maintaining nuclear leverage through deterrence, moving uranium to ensure rapid restart capability. U.S. intelligence agencies have long concluded that while Iran enriches uranium, it has not built atomic bombs. This has fueled debates over Iran's enrichment program's significance versus actual weapons development. Iran's approach mirrors Iraq's under Saddam Hussein, who dismantled his WMD programs in the 1990s but never disclosed this, leading to the 2003 U.S. invasion. Swipe left for next video. As of 2025, the question remains: is history repeating itself? Iran signals it has not abandoned nuclear ambitions, with enriched material and scientific knowledge preserved. Concealing its capabilities strengthens Iran's negotiating power without open escalation. Tehran's refusal to cooperate with the IAEA and hints at exiting the Non-Proliferation Treaty suggest a shift towards a more defiant nuclear posture, raising the question of whether military conflict is the solution to Iran's nuclear threat. Latest blogs.